Good morning. Well, hi, and welcome to your body weight. This is a little bit different from the other ones. There's a little bit of mobility and a little bit of dance in it. I can't dance. We don't have music, but let's get started. So the way it works is we have a warm up. So our warm up is wide arms and we stick back. We did a little bit of this in one of the other ones, but this is where we're kicking the butt. So thinking to bring the heel right up to the butt. Kick, kick. Doing that for 20. So 10. Use your mat as your marker. 3, 2, 1. You can also just step it. You can keep your hands on your hips if you want. Then we're going to step back. So you're going to lunge back, step, lunge, then just walk forward. 2, 3, 4. Step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. Obviously, as with everything, you can go for your own walk. You can take yourself onto the treadmill. We're doing 10 of these in total. Another day of matching my painting. You can tell that I'm just, my art and I, myself, are very much combined. And give me one more of those. So back. If you find it too difficult, just step back, and just march on the spot, okay? You don't need to move with it. Good. We're going to do another round of that. That's our warm up. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different combos. You will need a seat for the last one. It's not necessary, but if you have a seat, that would be good. We're going to do little tricep dips on it, but you can also do those on your mat. I have my mat as my guide, so let's do one more of the pull and the kick. So you'll see it from the side. Kick. Again, you can just hands on the hips. 9, 10, 10 more. Draw that belly in towards the spine so you feel supported. So you move it in the legs, move it in the upper body. Core is nice and still. 2, 1. Good. Now we've got our lunges. So you can also do it this way. So we forward lunge first, and then we shuffle back. So many variations. Shuffle back. And shuffle back. Variation, modification of that is holding on to something. Step back, march on the spot. I keep losing my head on this here. Good. Here we go. Don't know why. Sorry, everybody. So you keep marching there while I get another. Just to move us up a little. I think that's better. Good. Go for 2 more. Forward, forward, back. Shuffle back. So that should be us nice and warm. You can add on more to that if you want. So this wide steps, shuffle and walk. Now, all body weight, no equipment needed, just you. That's why I was trying to simplify. I didn't appreciate we would get in my old school treadmill, but sure, you don't mind. My bench is over here, which is to hand for me. First thing we do is, so stick with me, you'll get used to it. I want you to use this all the time, this workout. I love it for spice. We go back lunge. We turn this way. We go wide squat. We turn back in. We go lunge and forward. That repeats 1 rep. So, and then on the other side. So we are doing, I have 10 each side on this, but the day that I made this, I was like full of beans. So I'm full of beans this morning, but I'm recording this between sport runs. So I'm going to do 8 each side because it takes a while. You can do between 5 and 10 each side. So you're basically getting 20. We're doing 20s of each thing. So we go back, we go side, we go back, we come in. Beautiful. Working into the glutes, working into the inner thighs. Beautiful shaping. So you can do it like this. This time we will do it where we switch legs. 3. The second round, what we will do is we will do it where we take it all onto the one leg. You'll see them in my bare feet again. I like to do a body weight in the bare feet. So we go back, we go squat, we go lunge, we come in. And you want it to be long enough that you feel the spice, but not too long that you can't move and you can't do the rest of them. Excuse me. 4 more. Back, squat, back, forward. I want you to do this in your PJs. 2 more. I want you to do this outside. You can do this in the gym. And in. You'll feel it in those legs. Feels good. So that's number 1. When I was making this workout, I had Camila Cabello on, and I was absolutely loving it. You'll see one of our moves is a little mobility one in the hips, and you can imagine I had her music on. 30 seconds rest between each one. That definitely got the heart rate up. The second round, I'm doing 8 on the right, 8 on the left. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And let's go again. So we go back, front, and in. Stand on the right. A little bit of ballet pliés here as well. So this is your plié. Remember to breathe. Try not to do your shallow breathing. Big breath in, breath out. 1 more on this side. Switch legs. Back. Feel the difference. 1. Bring the hips forward, side, forward, in. You can adjust the feet if you need. For progressions in this, you just stay down in the hold, you stay down and you return. So I would shorten the amount that you do them, add in that hold, that load. Last one. In and rest. Drink there. Got 1 more of this. So you can see how you can just do the same 3 sets, but you can adjust the amount you do. So you can do, as I was doing, 10 in each leg. The last time today is 8 for me. Or you can reduce it down to 3, because if you're brand new to that movement of lunge, swivel, lunge, back in is different for people's hips. 10 seconds, and we go again. Roll the shoulders back, feel really in control, soften the chin towards the chest, lengthening into the cervical spine. Let's go. So we go back, we go this, we go this. We come in, I'm going to do both sides. Keeps it nice and even. Feel the squeeze in those glutes when you come back. You ready? Squeeze. You've got it. See? By this time, draw that belly in, feel supported, little hinge if you need on the squat. Support into the lumbar spine, lower back. Two more. Stay with me. Good, almost done. And you should feel that heat in the legs. Heart rate should be up. Okay, so we have slow shoulder taps, variations of your shoulder taps. You take your breather while I show you. I do not have my support on my arm, but I will be able to just do a very quick demo. So shoulder taps, 1, 2, not rocking in, 1, 2, which is what you see online and it kills me. Coming down, secure, 1, 2. You can also come onto your knees. Bring that knee, don't be falling into it, okay? I don't want to see you in extension. I want to see you here. Bum comes down, you just feel it. So those deep abdominal muscles are working. 1, 2. I'm doing 10 shoulder taps. And then after the shoulder taps, I'm doing mountain climbers. And it's slow again. So rather than run, now if you're feeling really spicy, get the run in there. But the idea is that we're doing it slow so that we have that crunch, that concentric and eccentric movement, really intentional rather than rushing it. You can also do them off a bench. So you're up high for the shoulder taps. Takes a little bit of pressure off the body. Okay, let's go. I'm going to come down here because of my wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze through the glutes. Push through the feet. 9, 10. Now, and push through the heels as well. 1. You can do cross body for the mountain climbers, or you can just step them right up the middle. 3. I think I've definitely done 10, sorry. 2, 1, and relax. With the mountain climbers as well, you can do those off the bench. Again, a little bit of pressure rather than on that straight line. You've got that nice 45-degree angle. We're far through this one. You can also do it 20-20. So rather than 10 shoulder taps, 10 mountain climbers, you can do 20-20. Are you ready? 5 seconds and we go back. I'm going to do 20 in this one and then 10 in the next one again. So 20-20. Okay, so push through the heels, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2. You will rock a little bit, but the idea is you want to try and pull the ribs down. 10, 11, 12, 13, so that you really are facing, everything faces. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in that hold. Everything faces the mat. Squeeze the glutes. Head is looking, eyes are looking forward a little bit. 2, 3, 4. 12. 19, 20. That's where the spice is. I'll reduce it down for you. We're only 15 minutes in and we've definitely, this is what I loved about this, was I felt like it really worked full body, this whole one. Okay. We're going to go in 10 seconds again, and we're back to 10 and 10, or do your 20 and 20. Please do. Adjust it. Start with 5 and 5 if you're like, this is brand new to me. If you want to add in weight, you also can. You can add in the weight where you're rowing in that shoulder tap as well. But keep, no, you're not. You're not adding in weight in this one, unless you've got them around your feet, little weights on your feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drive the knee. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you find that's too difficult as well, just hold the plank or come down and just hold the plank whenever we were doing. If you're coming back to it next time, squeeze the bum. Excellent. Right, this is a good one. Arms are wide. We're circling the hips. A little bit of mobility with this one. So we've got 10 one way, 10 the other, then 20 sprints. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend the knees. 5, 7, 8. Feel the clunks. 9, 10. Reverse. 1. Imagine you have a hula hoop. 8, 9, 10. Sprints. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. You can also do it where you come up and like that. 3, 1. This is what I mean about Camila Cabello. I was basically like giving it this. Arms out wide. Sorry, I've taken up our time. 10 seconds and we're back in again. Do you like this drone in the background? Building works forever going on, even on a Saturday. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go for the big ones. 1, 2, 6. Feel that rotation even on the ankles. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sprints. 1, 2, 3. Variation of that is marching. Also hold on to something if you need for your circles. Have a drink. I want to think of the name for this one. I think I'll call it mobility spice. Still a bit of strength in that. This is about the only mobility one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out wide. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. We go again. See if you can get the circles even bigger. 2. Bend the knees. 3. This would be a fun one to do in the gym. 10 and smooth the other way. Yes. How hippie are you? I'm not. My left hip is like, what is happening? 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Now we're into a tap, tap, and squat. You can add in the jump if you want. So we have arms out wide again. So we bend into it. So we go tap, we come in, we squat, jump. Now you can just go tap, tap, squat. Okay. Or you can add in a pause at your squat. So many variations. You can come down, lift the heels. But for now, what I'm doing is I'm doing 20 of those. It takes a while. So that's why we've had this nice little lull. And then we come back to the work. 1, 2, squat. That's us. Back, back, jump up, squat down. Soft landing. Use your momentum. 3. That was 4. Sorry, this is 4. 4. 8. You can do whatever variation of these you want. You can tap out at 10 in the first week. The reason I've added in 20 of these, that's 10 to go, is because I want, even though this is body weight, for it to be spice. And when we add in the reps and the body weight, that's whenever we're breaking down the muscles so we can build them back up. 6, 6, 17, 20. Woo! Woo! 2 more of this. Then our triceps, I think we could be done. We could be done in 30 minutes. 35. Nice work. And you'll need your breath back. Other suggestions. Jumps for the first. Regular squat for the second. Bring it down to 10 because it takes so long when you're not doing the jump. And then back up to your 20 with the, we'll do that. I'll do that with you too. So this is round 2. I'm going to do tap, tap, and just regular squat, but really feel when you're in that full, when your legs are left and right like that. My feet are laterally rotated, by the way. They're not parallel. They are laterally rotated. Use your mat as your guide. So when you come down, you're bending in, up and down the elevator, okay? You can go even wider than the mat if you want. 1, 2, squeeze. Lovely. Feel the full flow of it. 2. 4. 7. Go to the other side. Switch up the brain. Switch it up to the brain. So you challenge the brain. This is 8. You can slow it all down. 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10. And we rest. And if you're with me, we're in for the little jumps the next bit. So I wanted today to be full body, but the little jumps, those are little plyometric jumps, just to work with the muscle fibers so that we've got those fast twitches. It's good. Even if you're feeling a little shaky with it, you could hold on to something again and you do a little, you can do like, it's basically like our little ballet, you know, but you can squat, jump, and soft landing. Think about a soft landing. It's a good thing about with the wear feet as well. You have to really lift up the patella, lift up the quad muscles so that you get that soft landing. You ready? It's the last one. Lock it in, guys. Lock it in. Let's go. Last one of these. Draw the belly in on that jump. That's 6. Depending where you're going with it. I'm going for the 20. Soft landing. I'm not very soft when you run with me. 10. You would know it. I am like thumper, honestly. And I think it really surprises people. It surprises me every time. That's 12. I can't believe I'm so heavy footed. 14. 16. You can tap out there if you want. 17. 18. Don't lose the form. Tap, 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 tap. We're done. Awesome. So you take a breather. I'll show you the next one. It is fiery. It's a fiery way to end. Just thinking about my wrist, I might come down onto the ground for it. I'll show you the variations. Okay. So here is what we have for tricep dip, right? If that's all you can do today, that is all you can do, and you just stay with that. Otherwise, we tricep dip, and you drive each knee. This is the lower level. 1, duh, duh. It still feels like work, by the way. It's still work. If you're up on the bench is better than a chair for this. We dip, we come up, we drive. So we come up, lean, drive. 3, Lean till you feel that's almost like boat pose. Lean, drive. Keep your hands down. So you move your hands are, then they come behind you, drive. Down, drive. So you can join me. I will do this one in the first, this one in the second, then a mixture. I think I'll do 1, 2, sorry, this one first. So if you're down here, just a reminder, you've got your dips, your bum is up, send the elbows back, we don't go wide, and then you stay up, you hover, kick, okay? Roll out the wrists to begin with. Now, I have 20 in this, I'm doing 10 for this, but I would love you to work up to 20. And if my wrist had a support and I was feeling chip-chop shape, it would be. But please take this as your reminder that our bodies are beautiful and they need protected. I need to protect my wrist in this. It's not worth it for me. I won't do my job again or my job again. Okay, so you can take the legs out long for the dip too. So we dip, come up, sit back and crunch. It does take a bit of work because you're getting your bum back up. Use the breath, breathing in and the down, breathing out as you crunch. Draw that belly right in towards the spine. 9, and crunch. Point the toes, I'd forgotten to do that. 10, point the toes, lean back, crunch. Lovely. Please keep going. If you're aiming for the 20, I love that move. Totally love it. We will be done in 30 minutes. We will be almost done. 2 more sets of that. I'm down on the ground for this. 10 seconds, get your breath back. So we're dipping when we're here, staying up, crunching individually. You can also lengthen it so you're long. Legs are long, longer lever, let's go. So we dip, crunch, crunch, dip, crunch. Send the elbows back, not wide, crunch. Keep that tension on the triceps. Keep the bum high when you're extending here. Keep the hips high. They will want to drop. 9, 10. Keep going if you can. That's definitely enough for my little wrist. It's basically in between here and here, like this bit, the cartilage and tendons. So it's not worth it for me. But I really wanted to get these out to you. And I also really believe in this move because we've worked through, when we're doing the shoulders, working through the biceps, shoulders, into the lats with the shoulder taps, worked into the core, worked into the front of the legs, back of the legs. With this, triceps are often forgotten about and they combine so well with that obliques here. Obliques coming here, wrapping around like your corset. Okay, are you ready? Last set, and then you're out. I'm sure you mute me. If you do, I'm not offended. As long as you do the workouts, it's all that matters. Okay, really feel drawn into bellies in towards the spine. Let's go. You'll see I'm bending the legs this time. I'm not doing leg extended just because of the old wrist. Take your time. 5, we dip, we come up, we pull. 7, 8. Keep your form. 9. And you're done. Well done, everyone. Bring the legs out nice and wide. If you need to go, please go. Otherwise, Turning those feet parallel, front and back. Taking the head down. Feel that lengthening in the back of the legs. Crawling over to the right. So you feel that lengthening along the left side of the body. Keep the head down. Bending into the right leg. So you're coming and feel that lengthening in the inside of the thigh. Back up to center. Taking the arms first so you feel it lengthening in the body. Then leaning down. Bending the knee. Back to center. Shake the head. Yes and no. Tipping forward a little bit onto the toes so you feel that lengthening in the back of the legs. Crawl the legs in. Good. So you're standing there hip distance apart. You're hanging nice and low. Sweeping again to the right, outside of the right leg. To the center, outside of the left. Back to the center. Keep the head heavy as you come up. Vertebrae. Still a little bit of activity in the core. Support yourself coming up, head hangs, roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. Bring them up overhead. Little stretch again, long side of the body. Bringing the hands to the top of the butt, rolling the shoulders back. Well done. Another one, done for the week. It's a really good one for adding in reps for your progression. Thank you for joining me.